在今天的比赛中，湖人以115比129不敌马刺，帮助对手结束了队史最长的18连败。不仅于此，继前2场打独行侠 XM 打出生涯之夜后，今天马刺的 Vassell 也拿到了职业生涯最高的36分，频频帮助对手制造生涯之夜。湖人究竟哪里出问题了呢？
I mean, it's hard to win when you're without 3 starters. Those 3 guys combined, D'Lo, AD, Cam Reddish, they average 47 points a game. Those guys are playing tonight. There's no way the Lakers lose, right? But they lost. And the concern here is the defense. On this trip in particular, 2 games ago, they started it in Dallas. Dante Exum had that career night, drilled 7 threes. Fast forward to tonight, and Vassell is having a career night. Good young player. And the Dante Exum story is a nice comeback story, good for him. But the Laker defense has definitely taken a step back this week. Thought they were great last week. Remember they held New Orleans to 89 points in the semifinals of the in-season tournament last week, and they shut down Halliburton in the finals. Well, now they kind of have to go back to square one defensively because tonight, giving up 129 to a team that is now 4-20. I'm sure Coach Darvin Ham's not going to like that, Chris.
One of the craziest stats I saw tonight was if you combine the fourth quarter of 2 nights ago and the first quarter from tonight, it was 87-52. The San Antonio Spurs, a team that had lost 18 games in a row. But like Rob said, I mean, when you see the best player on the team not in and you know you can attack, all of a sudden you're confident from 3. I mean, the Spurs are shooting 43% from 3 with 42 attempts. It's time to break that streak.
Yes.
It was their night.
轮休3名主力，大家是帮助马刺终止连败，其实都还可以接受。毕竟上一场 AD 扭伤了脚，他的腹股沟一直也没完全好。这次的轮休可以让他得到5天的恢复。不过在回到主场之后，湖人就必须得重新打起精神了。一大波真正的强敌正在袭来。
Third quarter, they got absolutely killed. I mean, Max Christie really struggled tonight. Jackson Hayes got himself in foul trouble, and they weren't able to produce.
Yeah, having to alter your offense when you don't have AD, you don't have a
3 missing starters.
And you bring up a great point. The other 3 missing starters as well. The other 2 missing starters. But when you don't have AD, you don't have that threat. You don't have defensive collapsing on him. You notice we didn't get as many open threes. But you know, when AD sprained his ankle the other night, it's a lot easier to continue to play than to rest and then try to get up and play. So I agree with Rob. He's been laboring through. Give him a rest. We gave LeBron a rest. Give him a rest because you're right. They got to travel and they got a big week next week.
Yeah, they don't play again until Monday here against the Knicks. So AD will have 5 days between games. Small things tonight. They missed 10 free throws. The Lakers did. You can't afford to do that. You got to make those free throws. And Jackson Hayes, you just said it, Rob, when he got in foul trouble, it's like, uh-oh, here comes Christian Wood. He hasn't been playing a lot this month. He had the 2 games where he sat out because Darvin Ham said, you're not making enough shots. You're at the end of the bench. So it really thin in the front court tonight. You can really sense it. No doubt
it's
about
like they got it to 5, or 6. They got it right there, and then all of a sudden, 2 big threes, took it back up to 12 or 14 really quickly. So it was just hard to overcome.
And let's be honest, you hate losing a game like this no matter who's on the floor because you look in the standings, you see yourself drop, and it's a win that you just have to book because everyone's going to book those wins against the Spurs, you know? And you got Knicks, you're on the road against OKC, Minnesota, Boston, all these big games coming up.